Oh. What up, world? Oh, I'm thinking. It's your boy, Real Talk. I have a subject I want to talk about. It is beautiful Bustdowns. I wrote a note about this, came up with the theory. I pieced it all together. I've always been thinking about it, but I came up with it about a year and a half ago, and I wrote it in a note on Facebook. So I'm just going to read it. I'm going to read it directly from the note or whatever. So let me change the song right quick. Joey, if you don't get that Joey, I'll trip. Just by the way, but okay. Pull it up here. Shout out to everybody that I know. It's general as hell. That's how you know you forget who to shout out. Alright. First and foremost, I want to say that I'm glad that this title caught your eye. However, this theory that I've come up with has a bit of history behind it. Second, I would like to say that this is a theory, definition theory, hypotheses that are used in non-technical context to mean an untested idea or opinion, so on and so forth. Look up the definition by Webster if you don't know what a theory is. You should know it. Damn college students. Even if you're not a college student, you should know what a theory is. Scientific method, all that shit. Y'all remember that shit. Third, I'm not defending the behavior of either genders. I'm simply stating the facts. Now, here goes the letter. I've always asked myself and other fellas, why are there so many good-looking girls going? And why are a lot of these Bustdowns gorgeous? Well, I figured it out. This theory will explain to you the creation and modern existence of beautiful Bustdowns. Follow me. The beginning. It all started back in the late 80s, early 90s when shows like, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and movies like House Party came out. It featured main characters that would use old pickup lines such as, damn baby, let me get in them drawers, let me hit them skins, let's get busy, and, well, you get the idea. Anyhow, the majority of fellas would see these shows and movies and assume the roles of the characters. Even though that even those that didn't wish to assume these roles would sort of fall in line, and the masses would absorb the culture. They live, breathe, act, and think it. And surprisingly, the women would answer. Some still do to such catcalls and absurd phrases. And because younger men that looked up to the men that acted like Kid and Play and Fresh Prince saw that they were successful at this behavior, as a result, they were taught directly and indirectly to be just like them too. Because they want to be successful, Men, we want ladies, you know what I'm saying? Do what it takes. So what do you got? You got copycats, a large group of young future men getting at women with the weakest approach techniques that was the extreme opposite of chivalry. However, the women were just as bad because they answered and gave into this behavior. Some did because they had low self-esteem or because they wanted to be like the women in the movies and shows, or somebody just jumped on the bandwagon because older women that they looked up to were doing it, I don't know. But one particular woman had an epiphany and a wake-up call. Backlash. During the same era, a woman by the name of Dana Elaine Owens, aka Queen Latifah, came out with her song UNITY off her 1993 album Black Rain, encouraging all to come together and for men to respect women and women to respect themselves. She was, who you calling the bitch? All that. The single, released in 1994, spoke out against the disrespect of women in society, both from without and within. This movement was successful only for a short period of time because only a few men actually took heed to Queen Latifah's words and said, hey, I should stop saying this goofy shit to women. However, the vast remainder of men thought the message was cool, but when it was actually implemented by these same women that were previously answering to let's get busy, these same men didn't adapt to this different behavior and viewed these women as stuck up. Although they weren't. Besides, there was a vast majority of women that liked the song and the message but didn't walk the talk. So who do you have now? You've got those same young male copycats thinking that beautiful women are stuck up. These copycats then raise their male children, our generation 80s, early 90s babies, to believe the same thing. But what happens to these women? The new generation of beautiful women that grew up alongside the copycats' offspring never get credit where credit was due, or very rarely, or never received compliments on their beauty, all because these young men were taught that stuck-up people don't appreciate or deserve compliments, and that they're full of themselves. And these men would never approach these females either. So the females that were actually beautiful grew up not believing that they were beautiful and having low self-esteem. Now there's a paradigm shift because today, you know, when the majority of ugly girls that used to bust down is over because men wouldn't even approach these beautiful girls. They would befriend the ugly ones. So all these beautiful women saw was men not approaching them, and they didn't know the men's reasoning or rationale behind it. So they felt as if they were not physically beautiful because of the lack of attention. Disclaimer, beauty's only skin deep, for the record. So it's almost like it was a paradigm shift because it's like, you know, the ugly women, it's like you know, like I said, the Jedi mind trick. It's like ugly's the new pretty. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking in circles. back to the note. Disclaimer: beauty is only skin deep, just for the record. As a result, you have these gorgeous women with low self-esteem that have become a new and abundant phenomena, aptly called beautiful bust down. Don't believe me? Take a look at Friend Stephanie. Now, I know there are other factors that determine, you know, women having low self-esteem or women deciding to bust down for whatever time that they want to. You know, like a male figure, lack of a father figure, things of that sort. But this is just something I came up with, you know. In conclusion, this paradigm shift causes men to choose their mate wisely and search for substance, though. So that's the positive thing about it, you know. Because it's like, it's to the point now when guys, we see a fine ass woman, we be like, damn, she fine as hell. Shorty fine as hell. But she probably a buster though. I hope she's not. You know? So, fellas, what you gonna choose? You gonna choose the okay looking woman? Or the beautiful bust down? I don't know. George Jackson on the beat, by the way. I know y'all was probably thinking, who did these beats? That's my producer, Authentic Made. So fresh. I'm giving shouts out and stuff. I said you can put me down for the okay looking woman with a beautiful mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not just saying that just because, you know, before I'd rather like have a beautiful mind and, you know. But a matching body wouldn't hurt. I'm not gonna front. You know what I'm saying? But I guess that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Because of the paradigm shift, you gotta search for substance. Because I've met a lot of, like, beautiful women. I won't say a lot, but came to college, you meet somebody that is fine as hell, and then they open their mouth, and then you're just like, wow, you're so not attractive anymore. So, in conclusion, oh no, this is a PS. Alright, PS, this has nothing to do with the subject matter, but women, stop claiming virginity if you're not a virgin. If you claim that and a dude finds out that you're lying, he'll more than likely think that you're extremely promiscuous. Just keep it real. If you like to bone, just say you like to be boned. If you've been boned before, say you've been boned before. Smashed, hit, whatever you like to say. At least we know the truth. Then we won't think you're a hoe. We won't think you're a hoe. We'll just think you like to bone. A lot. But it's perfectly okay. It's alright. So, Real Talk signing off. And shout out to Ro. George Jackson, Lee England Jr., Chris Mathian, Candace Witt, Isis, as So Snooty. Subscribe, the number 2, this, subscribe to this, blogspot.com, my MySpace, myspace.com/RealTLK, REALTLK, because I spell Real Talk with an @ sign, so it didn't go through when I did the URL or whatever. But anyhow, peace. Y'all be cool. Support good music and new music. Peace. For real this time. I'm out like Magic Johnson at a blood drive. Okay, that was just wrong. I'm sorry. I'm out like Muhammad Ali playing Jenga